How
about some barbecue chicken?
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal Badge of Honor. Got to.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Seattle trails by 19. Seattle move the ball around. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 11.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And for Seattle, here's Jenkins. Lets a floater go. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. It's Murphy on the wing.
Old team foul. Jenkins. First personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. He buries it from 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Seattle looking at who they've got. Here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Misses from close range. Driving in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Inside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. They set the pick. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8 points now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Pass to Murphy. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Here's the break. Pulls it in from the elbow. That one is off. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. They set a pick to the inside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out to the wing, to the paint. Another steal! Three-pointer. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
The home team calls timeout.
Timeout.
Target from outside. Seattle on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Lets it fly. Seattle pulls it in. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And again, Seattle with a triple.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
He's checked by Carter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Murphy will bring it up for Seattle. Trailing by 2. Floats 1. No luck on that one. Offline with a 3. For the lead. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Jenkins. To end the cold spell. That shot off.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
That evens the score. He's got 25. The home team calls timeout.
Timeout, home team.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Carter. For the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The three ball. That one no good. And it's Seattle with the ball. They lead by 1. Inside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Bird. Sinks the tray.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Pass to Carter. From deep. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. There's a screen. Here's Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Bird's got his second basket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And the shot goes.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. He's checked by Carter. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 21 points in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And Seattle calls time here.
Substitution on the court.
The home team on D. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Give him 8 points now.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Bird. He's checked by Carter. Here's Bird. He's got 6. Misses the 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He goes up again. No good at the rim. Launches it from deep. Unable to get that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Launches a three. Seattle pulls it in. And for Seattle, to the paint. Here's Murphy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Bird. Takes a three. Not going to go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Carter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And that one falls for Carter. And that's good as he hits both shots. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And there's a pick to the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Number 17. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Number 3.
And that one misses. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a one-point game.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Inside. Bird, that's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Carter. Five on the clock. Right side Murphy. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Murphy's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Bird. Here's Jenkins. Wing shot on the way. The shot won't fall. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. The shot, no good. Pass to Bird. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound from the arc. Jenkins' shot is good.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Seattle on offense, trailing by 2.
Third team foul. Jenkins. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Murphy. Three-pointer. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Covered by Murphy. Here's Bird. Can't nail the jumper.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Murphy rips it home off a terrific move.
Outstanding! hitting move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Here's Jenkins. They set the pick. On the take. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
The home team calls timeout. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Covered by Murphy. Picked it out of midair. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Shooting for Seattle, number 9 at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
It's a 6-point game. To the wing, right side. Hits the trifecta. 26 points for him.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Here's what Seattle has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, then on Wednesday. Here's Jenkins. And out of bounds, Seattle will have it.
The ball goes to Seattle.
Seattle leading by 3. They set the screen. Down low. Jenkins with a rebound. Over to the left wing. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Going inside, the 11-footer, and they pick up 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Fires the 3, drops in the 3.
back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The lead is 2. Five to shoot. He shoots. It's off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Another chance. Puts up the tray. Nope. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
.151 left in the fourth. That's what he wanted. And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
Oh, the stuff!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Back line for the away team. 0-0 at the line for
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Lays it in easily.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And it's Seattle with the ball. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the screen. Goes again. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
And there's the drive. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds, Seattle will have it.
Oh my! Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
The home team calls timeout. Seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Foul. Shooting for Seattle. Number 9, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. The home team calls timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, but if you don't get it, immediate foul.
From deep, the triple drop.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Number 77, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
Cash from downtown.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Seattle calls time here. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. At the line for the away team. Double 0. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
So we see Seattle get the win here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time to present our player of the game.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
Tough luck, guys, for both teams here in the early going. This is when your determination is tested.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit and for Oakland. With teams fine-tuning rotations in these early stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. Just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask.
Here we go.
So Oakland wins the tip. Covered by Outlaw. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Oakland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they only made 70% of their free throws as a team a season ago. Certainly room for improvement.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Fires the three. They get it back. There's the three. No good that time. And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Leaf. Pocket 6. Will it go? And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Here's Leaf. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Takes it from 10. Rebound, Detroit. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
So it's Oakland now after the basket by Detroit. Down low. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Fires for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Oakland leading by 4. The 3 ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
At the line for Oakland, number 21.
Mind the lanes.
Shooting
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Detroit trails by 9. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And he drives in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Inside. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 7. Pass to Outlaw. Oakland grabs the miss.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Just 3 to shoot. Can't hit from 12.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Leave kicks to Outlaw. The shake. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Detroit trails by 9. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Oakland's head coach for a minute. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Timeout is called. First of the game for Oakland. So both teams making some changes here. Oakland leading by 7. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Long. Hits it from 3-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Shot clock at 5. From 20 feet out. And he knocks down the jumper. And Oakland leads by 6. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And with that matchup doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oakland.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Oakland leading by 3. There's the screen. It's good from long range. He has 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And he gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That shot off the mark. Detroit trails by 4. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Steps back. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
.146 left here in the first quarter. Power down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
It's blocked, and they recover it. Oakland leading by 3. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Rebound, Detroit. Half to Leaf. Beyond the arc. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Oakland has gone 2 or 3.